day 18, I think. Hope everyone's doing okay. It's good to see that so many of you are actually sticking with the program. And today I've got some more arpeggios, some seventh arpeggios. We spoke about these in a previous video. This is a similar kind of exercise, I suppose. So we're going to be working with seventh chord arpeggios found within a major scale. Let's do this one in the key of A. And we'll be working with this A major scale fingering that we've used before. So a bit of theory first of all. It's good to know the notes in each of the major scales. So in the A major scale, for example, you're always going to have the 7 letter names from the musical alphabet, but you're going to have some sharps and flats depending on what key you're in, of course, unless you're in C major where there are no naturally occurring sharps and flats. But in the key of A major you've got 3 sharps. So the notes in this scale, it's A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and then we're back to A again, and it can continue on into the second octave. So we're working with those notes, but we're building seventh chord arpeggios off of each of those notes. So we're kind of harmonizing the scale in seventh chords. So we start with the root note, the tonic of the scale, and if we build an arpeggio in thirds, we've got an A major seventh arpeggio that's built off of the first note in the scale. Off of the second note in the scale we've got B minor 7, then we've got C sharp minor 7, D major 7, and then E dominant 7, F sharp minor 7, and then lastly we've got G sharp minor 7 flat 5, and then we can play the tonic 7th arpeggio an octave higher, so A major 7th. So we're going to be working with those shapes, but the actual exercise goes like this. So you can hear that we're ascending the first arpeggio and then we're descending the next one. So this is a kind of challenging twist on the basic exercise where you might be ascending through all of the arpeggios. So if we just look at how that works, we're going to start by going up the A major 7th arpeggio as far as this G sharp. Then we're going to go to the next note in the scale, which is an A, and from there we're going to descend through the B minor 7 arpeggio. So you can see and you can hear how smoothly that connects. So smooth connection between those arpeggios because we're going from the 7th of the A major 7th arpeggio to this note here, which is the flat 7 of the B minor 7 arpeggio. And then we're going to go up to the next note in the scale, and that's the root of our third arpeggio, the C sharp minor 7 arpeggio. So we're going to go up that and then down the D major 7th arpeggio, and then we've got up E7, down F sharp minor 7, and then up G sharp minor 7 flat 5, and then finally down A major 7 once again. And if you like, you can then just descend the scale. That just kind of gets you back to the start, and then you can repeat the exercise if you want to. So if I put all of that together, and technically here you're going to want to focus on just playing these arpeggios nice and smoothly. I would alternate pick all of this as well. So let me do that. 2, 3, 4. If you want an extra challenge, you could try the same exercise with some other positions of the scale perhaps. So what if I tried this up in the 12th position, starting on this A note here. It'd be the same arpeggios, but the fingering is now going to be slightly different. That works like that. It's not quite as elegant as doing it with the other scale pattern because there are some stretches and some slightly awkward fingering things that you have to navigate, but it's worth trying it in those other scale positions if you want a bit more of a challenge. And of course you could try that with some other scale types as well. If you're more of an advanced player, why not do a similar exercise with the melodic minor scale, for example. So have fun with that, and I will see you tomorrow.